Hey everybody, it's Donnie with Stitch and 3D Print Studio. As I told you in my little short earlier, I was trying to make a light box using this Toys R Us logo. And as you can see from the logo here, it's got some black bordering around the letters, and then it's got some black bordering, or actually that's a dark red. It looks kind of like black, but it's a dark red around the entire logo. And when you switch over here, this is the final product. This is what I wanted it to actually look like. Well, when you're in the Lightbox Maker here, you have the option on the next screens to choose not only how many colors you want, but also to pick where you want those colors to be. And that's the best time to go in here and fix these colors if you don't want that dark red around there, and then if you don't want this black right here between the green and the kind of reddish color there, you need to fix that in here. What I did was I got to the end of this process and I went ahead and exported it to Bamboo Studio thinking, well, I'll just go in there and do the color painting in Bamboo Studio and I'll fix it there. Well, that's where things didn't go well, because when you come in here and you do color painting on this, one of the options you have when you're making a light box is to put a diffusion layer behind your colors. And that's actually a really great feature of the Lightbox Maker, because it allows you to, diffuse that light in there when you're putting your light kit in. Just makes the whole thing pop more, it looks better than if you don't have that. But the problem with that is if you want to come in here and try to do color painting using the fill function, which is what I typically use, and then the edge detection and the smart fill angle there, when you change the coloring in here, and I need to be careful or I'm going to change it by mistake, but when you change the coloring in there, you can't see everything you're changing because of that white diffusion layer. And I wound up changing a color, or actually a couple of colors, in spots that shouldn't have been changed, and I couldn't actually see that because the diffusion layer was covering it up and keeping me from being able to see my mistake, if that makes sense to you. So just to kind of reiterate, you need to make sure you get all of your coloring that you're going to do. You need to get that all fixed in here in the Lightbox Maker. This is in the Maker Lab in Maker World. And so get your colors straight there, then export it, and then set up your colors in your AMS, print it. That will keep you from making the mistake that I made. So anyway, hope that all made sense. We'll catch you guys on the next one.